in its widest sense. Provide a common forum for nutritionists, public health professionals to liaise and cooperate with universities, research institutes, government departments, national commissions, cooperating organizations, and other similar bodies for exchange of professional and other relevant information in promotion of nutrition and national development. Third one, serve as professional body in the nutrition science, advise, advocate, and influence government on matters concerning food and nutrition policy.
You know what we went through before we arrived at this state. So it's not something we say tomorrow let's meet again. So today we are going to pinpoint something with you. If we can, this is your pet project, if this living healthy is your pet project, is there a way we can restructure it so that it will now stand the test of time? It's not what will close up immediately you finish. Like all this health project is going on. But if you are able to make it a rehabilitation center, just pinpoint about 3 hospitals in a state, or even 2. Say, the healthy living rehabilitation center where malnourished children will be handled. We specify it specifically for malnourished children so that we'll be able to handle it. If we leave it open for all the children, it's not all the children that needed it.
These rehabilitation centers are meant to take care of the sick children first before discharging them and taking them to the SIMAM centers so that they can be treated for malnutrition. The reason is, if a child is sick and malnourished and you give the child a ready-to-use therapeutic food, it will not be noticed in the child because that which is causing the sickness will feed on that which you're giving the child to treat, and then there won't be any results. Yes. So
feeding on that.
Yes, we're giving. And so, but this your pet project now, which Jane thought about, is going to prevent a child from being malnourished. So when the child receives it and takes it, and the child comes out looking robust, automatically the parents will also want to enjoy part of it.
Yeah.
It's a home thing. It's not for just the child. So everyone is involved. And once this comes up, then you know that we'll have little or no use for the SIMAM centers. Do you get what I'm saying? So, and then because you're an agriculturist, our backyards will grow the necessary things that will add to that meal that you're giving us. And at the end, we'll have a healthy Anambra. And we are Bukati Washington and we excel a lot. So when that happens, our indices will shoot up.
Does that work on? No. I don't have idea. The market is my own green. I don't have an teacher. No. Okay, no, the organization chief, I was very happy because healthy living is something. In the middle of the night, just hit me and say, healthy living, I'll jump up. Talking about healthy lifestyle, healthy living. So I'm so glad to see you all here. Healthy living with Noise Solidarity is something I've always been doing. It's been on for 18 years now. I started it 18 years ago, been doing it. Then about 12 years ago, turned on into a business. My business is Healthy Living Foods Limited. And I have about 130 something products under it. All natural, no preservatives in any of my products. Healthy. Now, because I'm not here in Anambra, working as the first lady, we're here as a crusade in Anambra. Just to make healthy lifestyle a culture in our state. Yeah. we really want to make healthy living, healthy lifestyle a culture. Because honestly speaking, all of us sitting here, organization owner and my initiative, we have a lot in common. We will do a lot together. Because for me, a whole lot of problems in our society, our people are dying on daily basis from one problem to the other, is just from what we are eating. And a lot of us have no idea what we are doing. As my sister said, when you cook, some of them feel as evidence of good living. And you see some women in the village, when she will honor manage all the healthy, when go, between cartons of milk, cartons of rubbish, cartons of all the rubbish in the world, oil is everywhere in the house, just because now where they go, without knowing it. When Ogan de Abuja, a friend of mine, the baby was so big, almost 5 kg. They will check the sugar level, both the baby and the mother. Obey, where's nearly the because fan on my befa. DMA disappointment or but for her, evidence of good living. Every food that serve, we tell you it's sachets, juice, we serve for her, and a bindu without knowing on a do. So all the line coming in there, equals this thing because I need to recover. A lot of people are mad. So when I was telling her, only it is in the idea. No, dear, I know you have now a dozen and baby, or don't even when go a quantity of sugar, then a 1 cup of even on a daily, or something about just 1 cup. Before I see that thing you want. So our people are moral, and we must teach teaching them. I need any place I need if I from let's teach them. They don't know. They see those things as good things, enjoyment, evidence of good living. Have arrived. So that's why I will do this healthy living with my Soludo, just to teach our people. And even a healthy living with my Soludo, I have 6 pillars we are treating. Number 1, nutrition. Very important, nutrition. Which only part of nutrition. Because we are what we eat. We are what we eat. All these non-communicable diseases now they are because of what we are eating, and we can reverse them just from with food. Our food is very therapeutic. Our food is very powerful. Our food is medicine. Our food is energy. Just patch up what you're eating. Yeah. And we are encouraging people to have this backyard garden. Behind your house, it doesn't take much. 10. Soon go about 5. Tinye nchang about 5 stands. Okra, just a 4 okra. Bonko to konye to serve you the whole year. Serve your neighbor. I am me, so I don't know if okay. I call me, I just no gonna go wall on every day, soon man neighbor some who is security. Don't look calling hand on it because the new ones are so I just people. So if you know much, you require me. Like now, this man, knowledge. I think I've got too much. Not just teaching mothers. That's why then I was YouTube now. I may see my just to show them how easy it is to do some of these things. And our people in Lusobe who knows of very nutritious food. There's one I did the other day. Surprisingly, 2% of people who were going to before I
they don't know it. Yes, it was not my grandmother. But apparatus is very, very nutritious. It's very high in antioxidants. Yes, I know. I've used that to do soup for them. Just in I just brought soup in KJ. Just eat melon as breakfast. You know one love food, like soup or wine. Very nutritious food. Usually by yourself, I've done all that. I've done a whole lot. These apparatus, when they malnourished, you will crayfish also has carbon jiggy. Chicken with apparatus, be ogo. What we use that day, ogo and okazi leaf. Very delicious. Very delicious. People may use it. In short, everybody jam well the chocolate. And surprisingly, they saw apparatus everywhere in the market.
And it's very cheap.
Very cheap. Yes. Because when you're telling people about eating healthy, they say to you, oh, just the day I said, I was telling them about eating healthy. One reason because they put it in that word. N'ihi isi ike niile a ya bụ n'ikwasị ndị ya na-achị maka ili healthy. Ha ga-atụ ya okwute. Si ya kedu ihe understanding, kedu ihe ịghọtara eating healthy. Example onye ndị ije Yoruba and go organic. So, anyị nwe ọrụ. This observation anyị nwe ọrụ. Because all gị kọwasịrị fa, then okay. Although that expensive, and everybody can do that. Everyone can do that. It is not expensive. So that's what we are teaching them. We are teaching mothers. I said they are now in secondary schools. We are in 400 schools. But before this year, we will be in all the secondary schools in Anambra. Teach them how to do this. Teach children how to do their own garden. Because I know growing up, IGMA, one of my siblings, only garden again, mechanism of man. And then you know, during summer because I am not in London. When you want to garden as well, our competition. Onye nke a ka nke a nke a ọ na-asụ ụsọ ụtụtụ meje water ya you know that kụziri ụmụazị ya to start it and they are happy ha nche na-send live videos ma ndị na-eme garden ụmụazị ya so they are enjoying it but mothers anyị dị so busy ụtụtụ onye ọbụla na-agba ibe esika ọ dị efu onye zuru ama m mana anyị na-ayọfa ka ọ bụla anyị na-eme ka anyị tinye anya. Give these children time. How do you know? Children double business. Tawaro. Not the fair way, poor. Pana but try ya. Business all we make it 4 or 5 months. Abroad in Kaime na 5, 6, 7 kg. Zamo. So those are the things we are teaching them. And then it's really working. Children are seeing the impact because a lot of them are sick. They are from one of the secondary school, how do you diabetic? Which is not supposed to be.
Hypertensive.
Not hypertensive. At that age, 20 something. Oh, cancer is so much now. Yes. Now you're cancer. That's too many. And it is what we are eating. Carelessness from the parents. Mothers now market in our what are they just school ego near to 200. This is a child. Up one liquid sugar. The more liquid sugar, they are killing them. Our poor organs, as you guys know, not there to process natural, simple food and not chemical. But because God is so wonderful. Our body not ideally if our handle share these organs, if you have good food, you don't him, it will start healing. You know. So those are the things you are teaching in nutrition. Another one I know fitness, exercise. How important are to do exercise? for them. Exercise is very important. Wake up in the morning, 30 minutes, sweat, break that sweat. You can dance. No staircase in a bed, you climb by up and down 30 minutes. You can walk around your compound. No rocket science, just something simple, 30 minutes. 30 minutes is just 2% of our day. 30 minutes is 2% of your 24 hours. So there shouldn't be any excuse. If you do it 1 hour, it's 4%. So we are encouraging them to exercise. Everybody, from Omaha to Kenya.
You can do stretching exercise.
Yes, you can stretch. It's very good. So I get on number 3, go hygiene. And there we are talking about personal hygiene and environmental hygiene. Personal hygiene in general, we're taking care of ourselves. From how we take care of ourselves. And last week, we launched a healthy living pad bank in our school. Pad bank. Every school of an island, healthy living club, we set up a pad bank there. Because you see, these children, sometimes they have accidents. These girls, they start seeing, they get stained. And you imagine how the day will be for this child. She won't be standing the whole day. Her mind will be like, what will I do? How do I move? But if they have something like a pad bank, they will walk up to the teacher and said, we need to.
This is first of its kind.
There is the first of its kind. In all our secondary schools, these are little things we don't think about, but they are very important for our girls. Yeah, because it can happen to you. You can be in school, it starts, and there is nothing you can do. You don't have anything in your bag to do that. So now we're keeping it in every school. So that's part of the personal hygiene we're working on. Then another one is teaching people how to wash their hands. How to wash hands. Because washing hands is very important. Super important. Because if we imagine what we pick up when we go out every day with our hands, touching everything, touching money, touching rails, touching chairs, everything. And some people will go back home without washing their hands. They will just reach out for things like bread, open bread. Oh, I'm very hungry. And deposit millions of these germs into it. And the children will come back, cut from the bread, everybody depositing and picking and eating. Yes, from research, we know that this 70% of all the problems these children are having are from things like this, without knowing it. But when we teach them, we're teaching them in school, when mommy comes back, remind mommy politely, mommy, you gotta wash your hands. Remind daddy politely. So always put that politely for them. So we are teaching them that in schools, and we teach them about environmental. It's another program in Anambra State. Erosion is a very big menace in our state. Super one. And we are all part of the program without knowing it. We drop off all these bottles and water bottles and pure water sachets everywhere without knowing. It takes that 400 years to decay. So they will go somewhere, block up places, and causing problems. Some people will build beautiful mansions outside the garden, the compound. They will just use cement to cover the whole place. It's not a good practice. It is not a good practice. We're encouraging people, make our places for green areas. Green areas, or places that water can sit down into the. When I was growing up, always something shallow, yes. We are not doing it the way we used to do it, but just something shallow that water can collect and sit down. Because that way the whole water will go. Because if you do that, channel all the waters to outside your gate, your neighbors will do the same. This water will be powerful. You know, when they all come out, they can just carry a test on you and move effortlessly. So those are the problems. That's how they go and cause havoc everywhere. So if we can stop that practice of plastering everywhere, we must have green areas. Beautify, seeing that green area is life. For me, that loves farming and so on. That green is for me better than this. So those are, yeah. So we are talking about again number 4, mental health. Mental health. We are teaching everybody how to relax. You must relax. No matter the problem you must have that your me time. I call it me time. You need that time where you relax, calm down, meditate. Just, it doesn't take time. Find time to sleep. 7 hours a day is very important for our brain. Super important. Then we are talking to the children about, because now they are causing their own mental health themselves by all these drugs. A lot of, we are losing our children because each time you come back, you hear a new one.
They call it computer something. I asked the girl, what's
Honestly,
it's new.
they say it's new, yeah? So it's sad. And little children.
And it's spreading.
It is spreading. We are planning to set up these clubs in primary school because children in primary school are taking drugs.
I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed. You've really made our day. We're going for that. Let's go we thank God. We thank God for giving us the opportunity to come and sit with you. We are grateful. We have poured out our hearts, and you've also poured in your hearts. I think we are together. Asina okwu dị mma na ada. Adị n'ụka mgbede na ada ekwunugo okwu biko anyị ekwusigo. Obi bụ anyị sa ahụ etu si wee nabata anyị. Ife dị mma akwụdebie nekene onye fukwo ya ọma na ya were dị iti. Mama Anambra, big from all of us. Banye ebe niile, ife anyị na-arịọ ịgbalụ nke anyị etinye anyị, ọ bụrụ nke a na-edekwu secondary school, technocracy, si na onye akwụkwa nutritionist, ọ ya ebu weight among all other things. Ọbụya nke anyị biko from all of us. Manda anọrọ, ịma na taa bụ sita too. Ọkwanye anyị, ọ dịka anyị ebe anyị ere nne. Wow.